Oh hi! Didn't see you there. I really hate the Chromebooks. They're quite useless. You know how on most laptops you can download games? On Chromebooks you really can't do that. Chromebooks are more used for only within school as a year 13. If I bought one, it'd only be useful to me for a year, because when I leave it will be off the school system.
Hornby High School is part of the Kalani Outreach Program. It's a program that began in Auckland a few years ago now. The push is founded on a pedagogy that's called Learn, Create, Share. The idea that you learn stuff, you create things with the stuff you've learned, and then you share that with other people. But the add-on to that was the use of digital devices. It's pulled East Tamaki up, so for example, from very poor results to being as good as any other schools in the country. When people use laptops, Chromebooks, computers, whatever, they write more, so greater quantity of writing, and their writing is better quality. And it's interesting as to why. Well, I can tell you that from my personal perspective, my handwriting's appalling. I struggle to write anything with a pen, but I've written 4 textbooks digitally.
I use Google Docs to give my essay to my teacher.
YouTube, because I can get lots of information off it through videos.
Mainly all the apps on Google Docs because, or just Google in general, because it helps me with my work and stuff.
Google Slides because it can help me present to my class.
What do you prefer, using a Chromebook outside or just in the classroom using a Chromebook? Could be computer, laptop, or do you prefer using pen and paper?
Well, I probably prefer using Chromebook because then there's not a line on, if you're at primary school and don't have a Chromebook, it's not like a line where you have to go home and research. You can do it right then and there when you get home. Yeah. And then you don't end up forgetting to do it.
I prefer Chromebook because you don't have to write or anything. You can use typing and stuff.
And we use a number of assessment tools, and these are tools that are used right throughout the country, so they're not specific to Hornby. What the data shows in our Hornby cluster, called the Urumanuka cluster, is a very, very significant accelerating of achievement. So we're gathering data from year 4 students to year 10 students. For example, students typically come into our schools in the Hornby cluster significantly below the national averages, and by the time they come out the other end, they're at or above the national levels. So that's acceleration. Acceleration is defined as making more than 1 year's gain in learning in a period of 1 year. And students are showing much, much more than 1 year's gain. So there's good data that shows that this has an effect.
It helps me type faster and learn new words.
Helps me connect with my teacher.
If I need to ask questions, I can just ask them on Google.
It can be faster than researching.